All right, VV Nation, it's Tuesday. My name is Ryan. Always a pleasure coming out with the 6 p.m. videos. Now, last night, I showed you the best stocks in the entire market, the top rated stocks with overall value, safety, and timing, bringing those stocks to the top of the list. 5 great candidates last night. Now, tonight's presentation, I'm really going to harness the VectorVest 7 software, dive into one of those stocks industries, and show you how you can create a watch list and find great fish, great candidates for your shopping list in just a few minutes with an industry you might not even be familiar with. So let's go ahead and jump in the software. I'm going to show you the power of the software, and trust me, you're going to want to stick around. Plenty of fish tonight as we dive through one of the hottest industries in the market this evening. All right, big event coming up. We got the Las Vegas 2-day investment seminar coming September 20th, 21st, 2025. You can achieve the VIP experience in person. Just go to VectorVest.com/Vegas to register now. All right, here's the stocks I had for you last night. If I scroll over to the right, we're going to look at nvidia. Now, nvidia is in the semiconductor manufacturing industry under the electronic sector. So let's go ahead and dive in here. I'm going to right click, go to view stocks and industry group. We'll maximize. Now you can see here, these are the top 5 picks within the VectorVest 7 system. The reason why these are at the top of the list is VST, overall value, safety, and timing with the RV, RS, and RT respectively. Now there's 67 stocks here. Now a lot of these stocks at the top, nvidia, broadcom, tsm, AMD, maybe monolithic power you may not be too familiar with, but these other 4, you already know these semiconductor stocks. Tonight's video is how can we find the under the radar stocks in the industry, right? Now these stocks, I'm not going to say they're bad by any means. AMD is probably my favorite stock, especially if you've been watching me for the past several years. Nvidia, also a great stock here. Broadcom, TSM, all great stocks. Nothing wrong with these at all. You can see their sales growth rate, earnings growth rate respectively across the board, double digits. Now this monolithic power here does have my attention, mpwr. So to add this, I'm going to right click, go to add to watch list, and we'll just go to here, videos. We'll go to new. We'll put semi picks will be the name of the watch list. All right, we've got our first stock added to that watch list here. Now the next thing I want to do is resort by earnings growth rate. This is going to give me a sense of which stocks have some of the best forecasted data in this industry. Look, we got A-Lab at the top of the list, 144%. I know a lot of customers, watching this are familiar with A-Lab. I see it in the comment section quite a bit. But Nordic Semi, this is one I don't see in the comment section much. We're going to highlight that. Micron, I just did a video on that a few weeks ago, right? As well, we got SMTC here, another under the radar semiconductor stock. Look, buy ratings on both of these positions, double digits for forecasted data. So let's go ahead and add them and see if we got some opportunities here. So I'll go to add to watch list. It's already highlighted, so I'll click OK. All right, so these are added to the database. Now let's take a look at safety. What is the safest semiconductor here? If I resort by RS, again, we are getting the big names here at no surprise. So let's resort by something different. Let's do a fundamental analysis and go for earnings per share here. This is the 12-month leading earnings per share. Now, some of the best bangs for your buck, monolithic power, NXPI, ADI. So let's highlight these two, NXPI and ADI. We'll right click, go to add to watch list. All right, saw that. I mean, that took what, maybe a minute or two. I've got 5 stocks now in a watch list. Let's go ahead and jump over to the watch list, take a look at these stocks, and see if we found any potential gems in this industry. So here's the watch list I created in just a few minutes here, titled Semi Picks. Again, these were just off the radar semiconductor picks, some of the best picks by earnings per share, earnings growth rate, great attributes with these companies. Now, monolithic powers, it comes to the top of the list with VST. Now, value, you're not getting much value here. Overvalued. We valued at 563, currently trades at 738. But hey, look, RV, RS, RT, all above 1, double digits on both sales and earnings forecasted growth rate. I like the stock in general here. SMTC up 2% today. Buy rating, overvalued once again here. Now, I will say about this one, this is going to be a little bit riskier in nature. You see the RS relative safety at 0.72. It's one of the lowest in the list here. But again, double digits RT 1.81. The bulls are in control right now. ADI, again, overvalued, currently trading at 243. We value the company at 148. Now, as far as RV relative value, this one's lagging. So it's telling me that potentially an alternative investment, a AAA corporate bond, will outperform this position in the next 1 to 3 years. Now, safety, you are getting a little bit of safety here. The trend, that's what you're getting, 1.55 for the RT. So the trend is in the favor of the bulls, and you're getting positive forecasted data. Now, Nordic Semi up 0.25% here, 1380. We valued at $24, so it is greatly undervalued here. It's actually the only undervalued stock in the list. Now, RV relative value, again, looks at long-term price appreciation potential. Favorable rating, 1.24. Now, this stock, not much safety here. This is the lowest safety in the list here, 0.66. So you are taking on some risk with this position. If you don't like volatility, if you don't like risk, this probably is not for you. RT relative timing, it does have the weakest trend right now for the bulls at 1.27, but the momentum is still to the upside. And look at the forecasted data, 108% for the sales growth rate and 39% for the earnings growth rate. That's the highest in the list in both categories with all the stocks mentioned here. Now, we do have NXP Semi. NXPI is a stock symbol here, buy rating, overvalued. Now, this is going to be a speculative play, right? RVRS fundamentals, both below 1, both not favorable. The only thing favorable here right now is the technical analysis, 1.34. The bulls are in control. And look, the forecasted data is negative. So no, this last one here, not a long-term position, not a buy and hold position, but there could potentially be some swing trading opportunities since the momentum is to the upside right now. All right, VV Nation, I hope you enjoyed tonight's presentation. Simple yet effective. Show you how to create a watch list within the VectorVest 7 system, but better yet, show you how to go through an industry to find some of the best stock candidates in that industry. Now, we did get some great candidates before you tonight and some other fish along the way as we resorted those indicators. Now, if you enjoyed tonight's presentation, hit the like button. If you're new to the channel, subscribe, and I'll see you tomorrow evening.